Hello, everybody. And happy Halloween, because it is actually Halloween. And I should probably be talking in an English accent. Because I'm dressed up as Percival Frederick Stein von Musil-Kowalski III, Lord and Baron of the Third House of Whitestone. Let's start at the top. Just because I want to know what yours is first, Lenny. Oh, damn it. You have to take the glasses off, though, too, to make it work, which should be very interesting. Oh my god. You can spit in the wind. You can tug on Superman's cape, but Lord, you don't mess around with CNR. I believe you asked earlier to speak to a manager. Is that correct, Megs?
I sure did.
Okay. Cool.
See, this is my pumpkin spice latte, and as you can see, it's empty. It was supposed to be everlasting or bottomless or whatever, and it's empty. So I had to get a refresher because I'm all out of drink.
All right, I will have to talk to the enchanting goblins at the shop about that.
Thank you.
So 3 weeks ago, we left off. You guys had just had dinner at what will ultimately be Biel's orphanage, should he choose to turn it into that. Um and you all were discussing what next to do in the evening. Point of contention, which is, I believe, after this long rest you all would take in the evening, Alvin would still be at -3 on every roll.
That's correct. And the last time we played D&D, Tulsi Gabbard was a Democrat. That's how long it's been.
It was 3 prime ministers ago in Britain, right?
It's like, yeah, at least one or two.
We've had 2 prime ministers since then. Yeah. Yeah. What a crazy, crazy world sometimes.
Been
Yeah.
nuts.
But
What a
yeah.
time to be alive.
I feel jealous. You're in a t-shirt and you're wearing this, and I'm wearing an actual, like, stitched cloth cotton shirt and a wool over it.
Look, we all made choices today, okay?
Yeah, life is full of choices.
Anywho. Anywho, as evening is winding down, what would you all like to do? Oh, also, the thing I was saying is my sleeves are so tight, I feel like I have T-Rex arms and I have to reach over on my keyboard to do something. They're not gonna
Oh,
last
now
very.
you know how I feel when I polymorph.
Touche.
That feels weird to see this with this accent. That is weird. You know, I mean, Penelope can kind of get away with it, but
I feel like that's way more like Penelope's Karen persona.
yeah, when she's, rolling deception on the managers to get shit for free.
Yeah. When she's trying
So,
not to kill people.
I mean, it's really hard for her to just not kill people.
Yeah.
if you all don't mind, I wouldn't mind staying here a few more days. I'm still pretty beat after the whole resurrection thing. I don't know how much good I'm gonna be, out in the field.
Well, I
But
mean, what
but
what are our choices? Aren't we? We're gonna go like kill Royce's father, right? That's got days of travel. You should be fine by then.
yeah, no, that should be. I mean, unless we're just gonna take the Willems shop to Royce's dad. I don't know that it would take days. Or I don't know if there's like research or something else we all want to get done here. I wouldn't mind checking in with the military leadership a little bit, make sure they at least know who I am.
That's fair. I can't really think of anything else much rather we need to do right now, other than if we're gonna we set things in motion for the convention, of course.
Hmm.
But
Yeah. Have we done everything we need to do to just get that whole process started?
Yeah, you guys sent out letters and everything last time, along with checking up with the military and getting an update on that whole
Mhm.
situation.
Right.
I'm trying to find if I have a high quality photo of where you guys are
Have
going.
to, can I just ask the military people one more time? like if I go down to like the situation room or wherever they are and just say, I know that we have some spellcasters on the staff who know spells like sending, I think it was called.
Yes, that would be correct.
Um, I'm not really sure about my schedule. I might be here, I might be elsewhere, but I would really appreciate if one of you could check in with me, maybe every morning, just for kind of a daily rundown of like where we are and how's everything going.
Yes, of course, we can do that.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No, I don't. Anywho, that shouldn't be a problem. I would say if you want to talk to anybody, it's kind of like low staff right now, kind of late at night or later in the evenings. So they're kind of graveyard shift right now.
Hmm.
I don't know what happened to my photo of this. But anywho, um,
So how many more days until I lose all my exhaustion?
you lose 1 point a day.
Right. How many do I currently have?
Once you finish this long rest, you will have 3. So it is at least 3 more days.
Okay. And I think like I mean, who of us has been to, was it Saris or
Yep, Penelope has at least twice.
okay. Could you
For business, business, not pleasure business.
A little bit of both.
so you know how the key works now for Willem's shop?
Yeah,
Do you think you could get us there?
I got you back here in, well, 2 pieces.
Well, yeah, I think you need to be able to like visualize where you're going or something like that. But no, if you can do that, I think we can probably just hang out here for the next few days and then pop right over there.
Yeah, that's entirely possible.
Is there any research we still need to get done?
Let me consult my handy dandy notebook.
I think we were still looking at things for the gate, maybe?
Yeah, you guys have gone through one library, but not the other.
I It's probably worth going through the other, wouldn't you say?
Of course.
Perhaps we can do that in the morning.
Yep. And I know what Bael is doing while you guys are staying here, too. Because Sir Axis and I talked about this afternoon. He's going to go through and wants a couple days to go over with the architects and stuff the remodeling plans for this place and get a timeline for it. So that would work with what he wanted to do as well if you guys wanted to stay.
Yeah, I think stay for a few days till I'm good, and then we can just. Sounds like we can just get over there instantly. But
Okay. Ow. Sorry, 1 second. I was dropping frames and I wasn't sure why. I figured it out. Yeah, so everybody can get a long rest. Gotcha. Um so you guys will have, if you wanted travel on day 0, you guys will have 3 days to do what you want. So that will be in Valerian itself or around the castle. Say. Everybody get their long rest buttons because I believe people used spell slots. Yep. Kyle had used a couple for sending messages, apparently. And Bile knows what he's doing. How do you guys... How does Alvin want to spend his 3 days? Let's make this.
so
We'll
every
just make it
morning,
simple like this.
sure. So every morning he's gonna get his little like morning briefing from the military staff.
Yes.
Um, at some point, maybe on like day 2 or day 3, he'll ask Bael, or he'll ask one of the mages on staff if they can send a message to his mother
Okay.
for him, just to check in, because we haven't really spoken since all this stuff went down with the emperor, really.
Yeah.
Just to see how she's doing and make sure she's safe and all that. Um, and then I think, like, as much as I can, I'll help with whatever research we're doing.
Okay.
Um, like in the other library, I'm gonna have disadvantage to all of the skill checks I make, or not disadvantage, but
-3
I'm
on day
yeah,
1, and then mine. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have
A rough time of it.
a rough time of it, but I'll, it's not dangerous, so I'll come help. Yeah, no disadvantage on ability checks.
No, it's not exhaustion.
Oh, I thought you said it was.
No, it's all the resurrections are not levels of exhaustion. It's
Oh,
-3.
okay,
It's a minus to the
okay.
roll. It works like new
Well,
exhaustion.
yeah,
Weird how that worked out,
that's
right?
that's fun.
Um,
Um, I'll go help with that kind of as much as I can,
cool.
and um,
Yeah.
also I'd like to see if I can get in touch somehow, maybe via sending with the builders in Lilsine, and see, like, is our keep done? I know it was close the last time we left it. I feel like it's been close for like months.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those things where like it goes up by like day 160, and then it takes like another 50 days to finish.
Yeah.
Kind of things. Yeah, it shouldn't be
I feel
too.
like they're just
Sorry.
polishing the stonework at this point.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're pretty
Taking
much
our money.
done. They are pretty much done. It was gonna take about 210 days, so it'll be done about day 205, which is about in 7 days.
Okay. I feel like I, I'm not saying you're wrong. I feel like you told us 7 days like a month ago.
Twice now, really? Yeah.
Uh, I, I don't know. I feel like this has been within 2 weeks of being finished for the last like
Because the
6 months.
last time you guys asked was after the Vecna fight, and it was 182 days then, which is when it was originally supposed to be done, but they fell behind schedule.
Okay.
My notes may also be wrong.
I'm
To be
not
fair.
frustrated at no, I'm not frustrated at you. This is very realistic RP of what contractors are like.
It's very true.
I'm,
This is
I'm,
why you need. This is why you need a really good contractor. And if you need a really good contractor, talk to a really good real estate agent.
yeah, you know any?
Mm-hmm. I know several. Also, really good handymen are actually better than contractors in a lot of situations.
Yeah. Oh, a really good handyman is worth their weight in gold.
Yeah.
We'd be in our apartment 6 months ago.
Yeah.
There's a guy we trust
Um,
for like appliance repair work, and he can diagnose stuff over the phone by how it sounds. That's how long he's been doing it.
Nice. Um, so yeah, check in on the construction, check in with my mother, check in, just see how the war effort is going generally, help with research. Um, and there was the purchase he wanted to make at a tailor shop in town that we talked about offline, right?
Yes.
Just get that done and have it sent to Lil Scene for
Cool.
whenever we get there next.
Yeah. Now I'm doing math on how many days it's been since the Vecna fight.
I feel like we've definitely had a couple instances of like 3 or 4 days passing in one session.
Yeah, we definitely have. That's why it's a little difficult and why I'm mad that I didn't write down total days at the end of each session for this. Yeah. War effort's going great. They've taken Dison. They're pushing towards Al Ghul. They obviously can't siege it like some of the other cities from the coastline. So that is the last sticking point. However, there wasn't a lot of resistance getting there. Post Lachlan dying, kind of been some turmoil within it. Your mother is doing well. Is currently fighting off dissenters is the wrong word. Loyalists to Lachlan that are trying to cause some mischief in some of the other cities and towns that have already been seized and sieged.
Hmm.
And yeah, the Taylor order is not an issue.
Right. And I guess just general, I'll just make an investigation check just to see how much help I'm going to be,
Yes.
and I'll give myself guidance. So that's
Guidance.
so that's -3, so that is 17.
Cool. All right. So when we get to that part, I will let you know.
Cool.
Is there anything else on your list?
That's it for me.
No, by the way, I am wrong. Your keep will be done in 2 days because we're at 203, not 196.
Awesome.
Left out 2 days from a previous session.
So yeah, maybe if everybody else wants to pop down there on like day 3, we could check it out.
Cool. Cool beans. Lucy, what do you want to do with your 3 days here in the city? And I guess Penelope, too.
I think we're both gonna do the research in the library.
Okay.
Keeping in mind the timing for my sister's coronation, I would like to go to town at some point and get a new dress made.
Okay.
And if Penelope would like to come with me, she can have a dress made as well. Of course, it's not really necessary. She can kind of do that herself.
Aw.
No, I mean, if you're offering for me to go through all the steps and everything and have an actual dress instead of just, changing this thing all the time, that would be great. So I think those are the two major things the girls would like to do.
It is not hard to find a very high-end tailor in town that is willing to do the dress work for you and Penelope. It's a matter of budget and taste.
Both are unlimited.
Well, maybe more so with Lucy's end on the taste than Penelope, but that's a different matter.
So yeah. It's pretty much up to you what you want to make it out of and how much you want to spend.
I think Lucy's would be a fine silk in greens and purples to match the the overall scheme of the fell and
Faye.
of the fae, and like the colors of the house and the coronation and all of that. Penelope would like something with like, I don't know, poofy sleeves and like a bunch of tulle, like, just make it very very fluffy
A fluffy
and
dress.
colorful and pastel maybe.
That is doable. Between both dresses, it's going to be about 500 gold, since it is going to be imported silks and fabrics from elsewhere.
Lucy will take care of that.
And while we're on that subject, Alvin is definitely the guy who wears his military uniform to the wedding. Like, he's just gonna wear the blue, the royal blue and gold of the Valerian like government, and he'll have like like over his armor he'll have like a big blue and gold sash or something like that, just to look very very official, so everybody knows like
wearing
this
the
is
actual tabard.
like a,
Wearing the actual
yeah,
tabard.
like this is like a like diplomat or something. But he knows that stuff is like standard issue to everyone, so he doesn't need to worry about buying anything.
That is true. Yours comes with stripes on it. On the shoulder pads, the shoulder garments. Yeah, so that's day 1. Roll investigation for the library. And we'll get to that last. Word. Okay, what Karen roll?
Which Karen?
Either one.
29 and 32.
Okay. The other library to which you now have access to, post Rainan's death, is Rainan's personal library, which has a lot more interesting materials in it, as it contains almost all of the research done by the Mages Guild since their founding. And there are, with the assist of 005, his automaton, who has the catalog of everything that is in there, you were able to locate and find several older books, probably about 1,000 years old, 1,900 years old, that do pertain to research done on the gate prior to its closing and post-closing. And we'll wrap all that up and what you guys discover over the next couple days after we talk. Royce, do you have anything you want to do over the next 3 days?
I'm gonna assist them in the library.
Okay.
With research, and then Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do that. I don't really have much to do in the city. It's not a place that I want to be.
That is
I mean, it is, but it's not. If that makes sense.
fair. That's fair. Shit, this isn't Monday. Or shit, this isn't Wednesday. Crap.
It's not last night, so it's not a burlap sack.
Oh god. Scary castle.
Investigation checks.
Yes, a scary castle with at least 100 rats.
I was a Karen last night in the fact that I didn't pronounce or bother to remember anybody's characters' names because they were one shot.
Yeah, that was a hard to pronounce name for a one shot.
I didn't remember any. I'm like, this is the
Yeah,
Kenku,
tongue
this is
twister.
Lenny, and this is burlap sack.
Burlaps. The only character I killed last night,
That nobody else knows.
but nobody else knows. Walking in slow motion and then just going through the mist. Anyway, okay, so that is a 24 and an 18. All right, cool, or 22. Cool. Over the next couple days, you guys read and look through these books that make mention of the gate. It has opened post Age of Heroes once before for unknown purposes and unknown length of time, and it was researched by this person who was on the Mages Council at the time.
Does it list the name?
It does not list their name. They would
When was this?
about 900
How
years
long
ago.
Any idea like what generally was going on 900 years ago? Like some big
seconds.
war or
2 seconds. Let me pull up some stuff. Get you guys some informations.
I like informations.
I pulled up the wrong page. Give me a second. Um, that would have been about. That would have been about 300 years post Bahamut and Tiamat.
like post them arriving?
Yes.
How long were they like when were they like how long have they been gone?
They've been gone about 1,200 years.
No,
So,
no, 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 no. They came but okay, so 1200 years ago is when they left.
and they were here for only a
That's
brief period of
whoa.
time. Bahamut was only here for a
Okay.
brief period of time. Tiamat's technically still here. Technically.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. But they were only here for a brief
So
period of time.
and they were like so they were gone 1200 years ago.
Yeah. So they were gone for about
So
300 years when the gate randomly opened again.
hmm. I wonder if our friend would know more about that. I can't think of anything that was going on 900 years ago. Nothing that I've heard of.
Within the book, it is well monitored during this period of time, and it didn't appear if anything went into or came out of the gate before it closed.
And are we keeping it well monitored now?
I don't know. Have you guys been?
I'll talk to the high command and make sure we're at least keeping an eye on it.
Okay.
When did the Raven Queen ascend?
At the end of the Age of Heroes, so way before that.
Okay.
And that was like Willem coming here to keep Thera's Dune behind the Destiny Gate. That was also way before.
That is way less known in terms of time.
Like, has he told us when that happened?
No,
Okay.
he's just said he's been on the plane for about 3,000 years, but who knows how long. He never was specific
Okay.
about how long he actually had to be here.
Yeah. No, next time you see him, it makes sense to ask him about 900 years ago and what happened. And
Yeah. So you got a 28 and a 32.
29 and a 32,
29
but
and a
yeah.
32. On the last day you guys are doing research as you're reading through the books again. It makes mention that one of the mages does try to plane shift through, rather than just go through, tries to plane shift through the gate. Who was doing the research on it and did not return from said spell.
I think I found something interesting. It says here that one of the mages that was like doing research and stuff on the gate tried to planar shift through it and didn't come back.
that's good to know.
But I mean, like, is that helpful though? Because like, if they didn't come back, can they like not come back, or did they die? Like we don't really know the end of that.
Yeah, I have no idea. They might be just hanging out over there and not want to come back. It is the domain of the gods. I mean, I assume it's good, but could also be that it killed them
Or
and
the
that
gods
it's,
killed them for being in their domain and not being a god.
yeah, could be anything. I don't know that I don't think sending like mortal people through the Destiny Gate was ever something we were considering, was it? Like, I think the main thing we found out so far is that you need a god on the other side willing and a god on this side, and they both need to be working together. Like you need to shut it from both ends at the same time. That's what I think that's what we've learned so far. It's just a matter of who are those gods going to be? Sorry, I'll be right back.
You're good. I might step away in like 10 minutes and take this off. It is very hot. Anyways. Yeah, but yeah. That is interesting. That is what you find. Over 3 days pouring through the library. Have Lucy and Penelope make another investigation check for me, actually.
Well, Penelope got a natural 20.
Okay. For, like, what, a 34?
33.
I was close. And Lucy?
Oh, Lucy got 12 plus, where is your paper? 12, so 24.
Okay. You guys notice that when you're doing the research, a lot of the times when they're talking about things that different mages in the guild have done and their accomplishments in these books, even if they're written by themselves, they refer to themselves in the third person. This book doesn't really contain names, which is a little off-putting.
Who wrote this book?
Are you asking 005?
Yeah.
Like, is there a name? Like, so there's no author's name
No.
in it anywhere?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I guess ask 005.
Or hold up, let me double check what person we were up to. Sorry, 0025. Books belonging to Mages Council of unknown origin. Author not identified.
Does the handwriting look familiar?
Do you have a source you want to compare it to?
Willem?
I would give you that no, it does not look like Willem's writing.
Okay.
Rainen?
It does also not look like Rainen's writing.
Zero zero 025. Do you have a handwriting like collection of the mages from the council?
Only authors of books and using previously written books by said authors or mages can we compare it to.
But you
Well, then,
have those texts available for comparison, right?
Yes.
Could you try to surmise who wrote this?
I can spend the evening comparing books to other books from that time. Yes, yes.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like such a bad use of your time.
All right. All right. Order received. And he'll kind of reach out to grab the books and take them and go up kind of like the spiral staircase to where that period of books from that time period are, and start holding the books open and grabbing other books and starts comparing them. All right.
So is that all happening on day
That's day
one or day
3. That's
two?
day 3.
That was day three.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even as a
Um,
collective, there are a lot of books to go through to find those samples,
so
even with 0 through
what
5's help.
what time of day is it on day three at the time that that's all concluding?
Probably about like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
I have an idea, if you all don't mind.
Yes, darling.
Um, do you want to take Willem's shop and all go to Lilsine? Maybe we can have dinner there tonight. I think today's the day our keep was supposed to be finished. And I did kind of leave a surprise there for everybody.
Surprise.
I don't like surprises.
Good
Is the
surprise.
surprise bananas?
No.
Bio will not be happy about not having bananas there.
I mean, I'm sure they've got some in the kitchens. There's like a normal amount of bananas.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless anybody has anything else they want to do here.
No?
Should we leave more instructions with the automaton to find someone to message us if they find an answer?
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea when he's done with his comparison.
Lucy starts to walk up the ramp, and
Okay.
then, but Penelope just zooms up. She's like, I got it!
All right. Message received. We'll alert you all in morning when done. 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 Done.
Eh,
Oh.
Thank you. And she like pats him on the head because she doesn't know what else to do with him.
You see like a metal clonking sound. Here's some gears going a little bit out of order. We're getting back on track. Yeah. Who's using the key?
I suppose any of us could.
I think I would still have a -1, wouldn't I?
Yes, that is correct.
So somebody else do it.
Suppose I'll do it.
It is an intelligence check.
12.
As you think about the castle wall, your keep wall down in Little Scene, think about it. You think about it as you turn the key, locking the door, pulling it out of the door, putting it back in, and turning it and unlocking it and pushing through. And it opens into your keep's courtyard in the Little Scene. Give me 1 second. Now I can't find it. It is mostly done. Your house, your previous house has been restored, and
Mm-hmm.
rebuilt to the specifications. The farmhouse and the watch house and the windmill and everything are done. The keep is mostly done, like 99%. There's still like some slate shingling and things that need to go up on a couple of the parapets, like the actual towers at the corner of it. But other than that, it is complete.
Just head inside and see if the kitchens are operating yet. Are there like staff in there? Or
Make no, the staff in the kitchens are not operating. The only kitchen operating in town currently is Buxton.
Our
The
man
tavern.
Buxton.
A man Buxton.
sorry, were you about to ask for a check or something?
No, I was gonna say yeah, you could ask for a check, but then I was like, no, the
Oh,
staff is not there.
okay.
There are people moving into town to get settled that you assume are going to be staff and working on like the farms and stuff, or just
Mm-hmm.
moving in and bought property here, as the other part of town is for sale. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and so life is starting to return to a normal town ish.
And I'll lead everybody through into like our big like dining room or receiving hall, whatever
Yeah.
we're calling it. And you'll notice that up on the wall above like the head table, there are two what look like white spears in a cross pattern hanging on the wall. And you'll probably notice those are the two trammels that we've had that we never got blessed. And then on the floor around the table, there are all these crates. And Alvin will sort of open up all the crates one by one, and he'll take out just a variety of banners and flags and sashes and tabards and surcoats and any other kind of insignia you might want to wear, brooches, pick and choose. But it's all gold colored, and they all have the symbol of the two white crossed spears. Uh, and he'll just say like, we all have kind of official, government roles now, at least for the time being. And Valerian has its own colors and its own heraldry and all that, but I wanted to get these made for us because I think, especially with what's probably about to happen with this convention, there are going to be times when we want to make it clear that we're acting on behalf of Valerian, but there are going to be other times where we want to remind people who we are. what we've done and what we stand for. And that might be very different from what Valerian wants at certain times. So this is just some stuff for all of us to wear when it's appropriate, if you want.
Thank you.
Thoughtful, dear.
Is the color okay? I sort of just took a guess, but we
Color's
can have them
fine.
changed. And I just think people, the people out there know who we are now, and it's been weird. And I think in time they'll start to associate that symbol with the heroes who defeated Vecna, or whatever they want to call us. That could be useful to us, especially as we try to steer the fate of the entire world in a particular direction.
Okay.
Useful. Us, it's not the Empire.
Yeah,
Like,
if the future is anything like the past, there will probably be some times where we don't want to associate ourselves with whatever the Empire's doing. But that could change. We'll see. It's just you know, I grew up pretty poor. Never had like arms or a family crest or anything like that. And well, you all are my family. So I thought we should have something for us.
You swear you saw the tiniest glint of a tear come out of Penelope's eye, but then you blinked and it was gone.
Magic did away. You all still have a couple hours left in this day if you have anything else you'd like to do in Little Scene.
Well, should we see what Buxton's cooking up for dinner?
absolute.
Yeah.
all leave the keep, head out the gates and across the road to Buxton's new tavern, not the one you all met him in a year plus ago already, about a year ago. Well, look who it is. What do I owe the displeasure this time?
Oh, just checking on the place. Our
Of course.
the big house is just about done, it looks like.
Yeah, I watched them putting up the roofs, finishing them up last couple of days. People slowly starting to roll in. Been interesting.
Yeah, this is most people I've seen here in years.
That's certainly a lot of them. Probably going to be twice the size of LZ at some point soon.
Well, it's not a competition, Buxton.
Obviously not.
Unless you're in the business of making money.
That, yeah. See, he gets it. He gets it. Yeah. So what can
I do.
What can I do y'all for?
Something to eat, drink. We're probably heading out of the country for a while, starting tomorrow again.
Yeah. We
But we wanted to say hi while we're still here.
of course, appreciate it. We had a fishing boat come in, so I'll cook it up with some veggies, and I'll bring y'all a couple pitches.
Wow, fishing boat came in.
Yeah.
Wow. I haven't heard of boats being on those docks since I was a little kid.
Yeah, they were going up around the cape, and they caught some fish in the nets on the way from Lyra. Saw smoke coming out of the stack, I guess, from the brew house, and saw if anybody wanted to come buy any.
Yeah,
Looks like the difference.
Yeah, we should get the docks fixed up.
I mean, that's what they've been doing with the extra materials from the keep. They've been using it to fix up some of these buildings, yeah.
Oh, above and beyond.
Yeah. All right. I don't know how much you paid them, but you had to pay them well. Because
We
normally
did.
people don't do that. So yeah, let me get all that started for you.
Feel free to join us.
No, I got work.
Yes.
I got work. I've got glasses to clean, barrels to finish, and stuff to set up if more people are gonna be here.
Glasses to clean.
But yeah.
I look over at Lucy, like you can clean all of his glasses in about 10 seconds. Help him out? You can have dinner with us?
Doesn't prestidigitation take a minute?
I don't know.
And it
Alvin
only,
doesn't know
it
that.
only lasts an hour. Like, I'll be dirty again.
No, I didn't realize they were dirty again after an hour.
Yeah, prestidigitation only lasts an hour, so they'll just be dirty again in an hour.
Certain things only last an hour.
Gotcha.
It also takes a
Okay,
minute, I believe. So it would take almost as long.
I don't
Okay,
think it's
fine. It was
Lucy
just
that has
it
that
was,
anymore. I think it's
oh,
Anne.
well, it was just a thought, and it was a poorly constructed one.
Yeah, learn your fucking spell.
God damn, it's not my spell.
It don't matter.
I know my
Learn
spell.
other
Memorize the fucking memorize
Oh.
every fucking spell in the game like a good DM should. I'm kidding.
I know a lot of them.
I'm kidding.
Full lawyer,
People
we're gonna
use
need you to
spells if you
understand
don't
that.
know how they work.
Yeah, no, but I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna go get your food started. I'll bring the pitches out in just like 2 seconds.
It is, Lucy. It's one action,
Oh, it is.
but it
Okay.
lasts an hour.
Yeah.
You can have up to three of the effects at one time. So, like, I could only clean 3 glasses
All
for an
right.
hour.
He'll bring out two. He'll
Oh.
bring out 2 pitchers. You all have to tell me how this is. This is the first batch I made over at the brew house. So
Oh. Do we?
hopefully it's not too bad.
Wow, we're honored. First batch.
I mean, it's your guys' property, so think about it that way.
Pour glasses for everybody who wants one.
Absolutely.
Can I get a juice?
Not milk, juice.
Not milk, juice.
I think we need this man to start drinking ciders. He'll like them. It's like juice.
Nope. It's a little malty as you guys drink it, but it's good. It's good. He made good with what he had here. New equipment and everything.
Not bad, Buxton. Not bad at all. Have you thought of a name yet?
No. Not at all.
Well, seeing as how I guess this is our beer,
Yeah.
right? We own
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, you guys own this in the brewery. That's why you brought me here to run it.
Why don't you call it Lich Slap?
That's a little too on the nose, don't you think? I mean, I like it, but
We did slap a lich on the nose.
yeah, I see what you did there. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Yeah. No, let us know if you think of anything better,
Yeah,
though.
we'll do. And goes back into the kitchen. Yeah. And then about like 10, 15 minutes later, comes back out with like a tray in one hand and a pitcher, another one, puts the pitcher down with more beer in it in case you guys need it. And on the tray, there's like 3 like skipjack tuna that have been like roasted whole. And just like a random assortment of different in season fall vegetables. So like squash, like fall squash, so like acorn squash, potato, some onion, whole roasted garlic cloves.
Oh man, it's so nice to see this stuff again. Nobody's farmed here in 7 or 8 years.
Well, it didn't come from here, but hopefully next year, maybe if we're
Oh, it's
lucky.
just okay.
Yeah, we brought this in for people that were come in here.
Oh, hopefully, I see farmers moving in. Hopefully next year you'll get a good harvest.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right. I guess I should say, keep forgetting I live here again.
Yeah, yeah,
It's gonna take some getting used to.
of course. If there's anything else I can get you, I'll be in the kitchen. Just knock on the door.
Thanks a lot.
Of course.
during that whole conversation, Lucy was just kind of looking at Alvin with this like little smile on her face, like, he'll remember one day. It'll be good again.
One day he'll remember.
One day I'll remember where I live.
In the meantime, it's cute.
I've just been on the road for so long that it's so nice to think how I'm actually back here, and I'm back here to stay, and I'm with you and Bael and everything I ever dreamed of.
Oh, honey, I think Bael will be at the orphanage. I don't.
Oh, I know, I that part was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Don't joke, he'll move down here full time for real.
You know, we promised to build him a temple here.
True.
And a casino.
I was gonna say, speaking of,
Yeah, Mr. Foreman, you boys looking for some more work after this?
Yeah, wouldn't speak of the devil, wouldn't you know? Yeah, if you want to try and catch them before they leave, you absolutely can.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I mean, always looking for work, not much new construction.
Temple to Io and a casino for Avandra.
Temple
I don't
inside the
think
keep walls or outside?
it's up to Bael.
Okay. All right. All right. And I assume the
Nothing.
casino outside.
yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah,
How
nothing
many?
too extravagant. It is still kind of a small town, but
But put it on one of the southern lots, so you got room for expansion.
Sounds great.
All right. Or we
I
can
think
put
we
it on
should.
the north road, and it'll be closer to Valerian.
Think we should surprise a god with a workshop dedicated to him as well. He did help us quite a bit.
It's not a bad idea, Royce.
yeah, he certainly has.
Let me pull up some shit real quick.
Perhaps we could also surprise him with a little boat that goes along the coast. You know, like a little gondola.
Boo.
That was funny.
Boo.
No.
All right, so a 5th level establishment is. It depends on how big you want the casino.
I mean, not huge, like it's a part of the town, not its own part of town.
Yeah, so it'll be a 3rd level establishment. So that'll be 12,000 gold. The temple is 8K. And the workshop would be 3,000.
That's 120 platinum.
It's 1,200 platinum.
Okay.
So 12,000, 8,000, and 3,000.
Yes.
I'll take the
Yeah.
platinum out.
So that's 2,300 platinum total. I'm pretty sure each one of us has more than that.
Yeah,
Well,
Bael.
I was gonna pay for the casino since I'm
Oh,
the one
sure.
that lost and made there have to be a.
Yeah,
Not that we weren't gonna put a casino anyway, but you know what I mean.
and Bael is paying
Sure.
for the temple.
I will.
And
I
I'm
will.
paying,
I will. I will split that cost with Bael.
Okay,
and I've got the workshop for God.
cool.
So 400 platinum from me, 400 from him.
Yep, already done.
All right.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So the temple will be about 120 days. The establishment will be about 90 days, and the workshop will be about 22.
All right. So in about 6 months.
Yep, that's what I just heard.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I had the temple and the establishment backwards.
So temple will be
90 days, casino's 120.
okay.
Workshop is in 22. Cool. But yeah, no, appreciate the work. We get to keep the crew here and not move them. Makes it easier for us. Much appreciated. Is there any other things we should touch up if we got leftover materials from these projects? Besides like refinishing the docks?
Um, I'll just put 200 platinum on the table, and I'll say, use your judgment. If you see anything that needs fixing or renovating, and you've got the men and you've got the time.
Yeah, we can rethatch with that amount we can rethatch all the roofs instead of just patching them and put some new weights in the docks and stuff. Maybe add a fourth slip.
Yeah, I think that would be
Shouldn't be too much of a problem with the extra materials.
that would be a good idea. I think with winter coming, there'll probably be more people moving here in the spring.
Yeah. And obviously we got requests from people that are moving out of Valerian and moving out of other places to build houses here, which is also going to keep us busy, hence the time on the other projects.
Yeah, sounds like you'll be nice and busy here for quite a while.
Oh yeah. We got like probably 8-12 months worth of work.
Well, how do you do it, Lucy?
How do I do what, dear?
Have this whole town of people around you while you're living in a big castle in the middle.
What do you mean?
Uh, I've never have never imagined I'd live like that.
I was born like that. It's I don't know.
Well, I think you'll probably have quite a bit to teach me.
I don't think that'll be that hard, dear.
Oh yeah. Also, sorry about the roof not being done on time. We posting some of the slate shingles up for the roof, and we had like one of the pallets fall off. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Uh, is it so? Uh, from what I can see, is it the whole roof, or is it just sections of it by the parapets?
It's sections on the parapets. Yeah.
So like the area where the actual bedrooms are is roofed and
Yeah. And
livable.
like
Okay.
like the parapets are livable too. Like the roof is closed. It just doesn't have the waterproof
Mm-hmm.
like the slate. Like there's like
The
wood
sealant.
and not plywood, but there's like wood sheeting and stuff and thatch underneath to like insulate it, but like water could still get in because the slate isn't on top yet. But it's livable. Like the entire thing is livable.
Right. Well, thanks a lot. It
So like,
looks good.
give me 1 second. I gotta do some rolls real quick. So of the people you hired forever ago, everybody but the sage has moved in already. So
So that's a
your
so we've
captain,
got
your farmer.
Captain and Farmer. One of those people is Penelope. One of them is Buxton, right?
Buxton is not your farmer. Buxton is who runs your establishment.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Buxton is the guy who runs the
Runs the
establishment.
tavern. Yeah.
Penelope is the
Spy.
A spy
information
master.
spy.
She's
Yeah.
the spy. So the spy has moved in because it's Penelope. Your captain of the
Mhm.
garden defense has moved in. Your farmer has moved in. Your tailor has moved in. Your scribe has moved in, and your alchemist has moved in.
I'll make sure to show the captain of the guards the surcoats and sashes and all that stuff, and just say, take whatever we don't take for you and your men just while you're on duty, just so
Of
it looks a
course.
little bit more
Yes, and we're
official.
running. When you guys are in the castle, we'll be running. We'll be doing lookouts on the wall every. We're sending them out every 20 minutes while you guys are in town. Every hour when you are not. We've already run over what to do in case of emergencies and things of that nature, and it's just kind of final prep of the guards here at this stage.
It sounds like you've got everything well in hand.
And we did. We had
Do
plenty
you
of time to train for this.
do you have any recommendations for town guards? Is that a duty that you all can fill? Is it something we should be thinking about a little bit later on as the place starts to fill up?
No, that is absolutely our job and responsibility is not just to keep, but also the town. If you think we need to bring in more than the 18 guards we already have on site, we absolutely can do that.
No, 18, I think, should be plenty. I'm not.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I mean, at least for the first few years, it's going to be a small town. You won't need to
Yes.
use a heavy hand here. I don't see much going wrong. We are building a casino,
Yes.
which you should probably be aware of as a law enforcement official.
I should probably bring in some more guards then, but yeah. I don't know how many, but I'll look into that and let you know. And obviously, it comes with an increased cost of salary and everything, but we'll let you
Of
all know.
course.
We'll let you all know. Yeah,
All right. Sounds like you've got everything well in hand.
we're trying to. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for you all to just kind of step in.
Well, we appreciate it.
Yes. Um. Yeah.
And I think Alvin will probably spend like a few minutes just checking in with like the farmer and the other people, just making sure everything's ship shape, but not anticipating any problems.
Okay.
And well, Lucy, do you want to head up to bed, or do you feel like a nightcap?
Why not both?
Could we? Do you still have that jug, Penelope?
Oh, yes. Let me grab that. She hands you the jug.
Oh, we'll just take some. Everyone will have glasses of wine, and we'll just take all of the booze upstairs with us to do as we want with. Which could include swimming.
My mind went to bathing, so we're not far off.
I think when they're up there, when Alvin's got some liquid courage in him, he'll start to broach the topic of starting a family and kind of check in and see how Lucy's feeling.
We do still have a few more matters to deal with, darling, but eventually we will get to that point, yes. Kind of like
Oh no,
take care of the gate first, you know?
oh yeah, that makes complete sense. I was just I don't know, something about like, being here and this place is finally done and like this is it. This is our home. I have a home.
I mean, you had a home. We just fixed it up a little bit.
Well, it was my home for the first part of my life, but when I met you, this place hadn't been my home in years. I'd been on the road, on the run for a long time. And then just in this past year, traveling around with you, I home to me now feels like wherever you are.
I was going to say, I think home is where you make it. I lived in the castle forever, my entire life until I left, but there were definitely spots there that obviously made me feel like that was not my home. I was just a thing that was there. I'm much happier to make this home with you.
I I would live in a hole in the ground if it were with you. I
No
mean,
need
let's
for
let's not
dramatics, darling.
let's not actually do that. Like we don't need to find out,
We have 2 homes. Let's not push our luck.
right?
Living in a
Oh
hole in the
yeah, we
ground
have
as a third house might
there's
just be a
some,
bridge too
there's
far.
there's a whole other place that we own that we still haven't been to. We'll have to save that for later.
Along with everyone else in their new uh, properties.
Yeah, we kind of went from being completely nomadic to owning multiple homes in about 5 minutes. It's very strange.
Adulting at its finest.
I'm not saying my joke out loud.
I mean,
Anyways.
you're just announcing that you're not saying your joke out loud, which is worse.
Oh no,
So,
I am sending it. I am sending it to you instead.
oh, okay. Yikes! You're not wrong.
Sorry.
No, you're not wrong.
I'm not. I'm not gonna say it out loud though. It is technically
Yeah, no,
considered hate speech on YouTube.
I mean, hopefully there's no like housing bubble in Valerian that's gonna burst.
Your house is
It's like
technically outside of Valerian. It'll be
we
protected.
we would be fucked if that happened.
Yeah. Anyways.
But I think with all that,
Yeah.
with that
Is there
conversation
anything
done,
Royce wants to do in the evening
Yeah.
after dark, or
No, I think I'm just gonna hang out.
drink at Buxton's?
Yep. Basically.
Sounds great. So you guys
Get
can
drunk off our beer.
Exactly. Don't have to pay for it because you already bought it. Bad joke. We'll take our break there. We'll see you guys back here in a couple minutes. If I can get all this stuff to work. Alrighty, Rue. Hello. I switched into my second costume that I just threw together in 2 seconds because I realized I had it, which is Bryce Harper. Not just kidding. I just had the Phillies headband on top of my stack because I will not accept slander on this. It is one of the best throwback jerseys of all time. Is the maroon and white, and I will not hear otherwise. Oh no.
I got the pizza and she's all like, mine? Mine? I'm like, no.
No, not yours. So you all can take another long rest if you need to for any reason.
Is because I feel like it a valid reason?
Yes,
Always.
that's
Okay.
always a valid reason. Come on now. As you all awake in the morning in Lil Scene, by the way, no more minuses for Alvin anymore from the chest scar.
Still looks badass though.
That is true. That is true. What would you all like to do?
Go get a beer
Um,
and breakfast from Buxton.
Cool.
At
How
least
long
I'm
do
going
we
to.
how long do we have until the coronation? Like in material plane time.
Like 10 more days.
Okay.
This is like 14 or 15 last time. Glad Alvin managed to put himself back together. Jeez. Rude.
Yes, yes, Katie. All the king's horses and all the king's men.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, well, if we've seems like we've got some time. Royce, do you wanna head to Ceres?
I think 10 days is enough time to do some things. So yeah, why not?
Yeah, we've done more in less time.
Yeah, we have. We should.
Um, you will get a message back from 0025 this morning, Alvin, or from somebody relaying the information of
Mm-hmm.
0025 that he was not able to find any matching handwriting that had a name attached to it.
I figured as much.
Yes.
Or at least I figured as much above game. Alvin was probably hopeful. But
And he is sorry he could not find a handwriting match and suggests contacting outside sources that could potentially help from that period of time.
yeah, we know one. And do I get another sending with my morning briefing?
Yes. They're going to attempt to starve out Al Ghul for like another day to see if the loyalists fall, and if not, they're going to breach the city.
All right, very good. Just civilian casualties are to be kept to a minimum. That's my order.
All right. You'll get another message back. Of course, it's what magic allows us to do is be more precise with how we strike.
Very good.
Okay. Um, with that out of the way, do you want by L to send a message to your friend beyond?
Do we have we don't have the book in our possession right now.
No, you do not.
I think it's still probably worth having a conversation with him, especially if we're gonna get out of here for a few days. Just like that he knows kind of what's going on and what we've been able to find out.
I could I could meet up with him because I mean, other than getting you there and then bringing you back when you're done, like I don't think you really need me for this particular mission.
Um Above game, and Alvin will put this as delicately as possible in game. I don't even think we need Penelope to get us there and back. We've got the workshop.
Well, she was using the
Or
workshop.
you
She's
are,
the only one who's been there, apparently.
yeah, that's right. Penelope's the only one who knows where we're going. Yeah, okay. So we
But
will.
above
Okay,
game,
yeah.
you guys are going to have Aeon. You don't need Penelope there to just be there because she took you there.
Well, that's right. I forgot about Aeon. So we might be okay.
You don't need her.
She can
So
she
can
can use the
actually
door
go
to get
do
you
her
guys there.
job.
She can use
Yeah.
she can use the door to get you guys there and then give you the key and then teleport herself wherever she needs to go.
Yeah.
Because then you guys can get yourselves back.
Makes sense.
What do you want the message to say?
What do I want the message to say?
Yeah. Or do you care? Just relay the information as
Well, I
plain as
thought
possible.
Penelope's gonna get in touch with him, or do you want to send him a message first? Oh, all right.
Oh,
So
I
I'll
meant
send him a
Gond.
message.
I meant Gond. I meant
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Penelope's
Yeah.
gonna meet up with Gond
Oh,
and
okay.
do this book thing and do her, information spy job.
With the book with
I'll-
Gond while you guys are doing the other thing. Okay.
Right. If Bael wants to send a message to him, I guess we could send a message saying, "Hey, heads up, Penelope will be there soon with some news and some information that we've been able to gather.
Okay.
Would appreciate your advice on next steps."
18 sending it to Gond. Bael will hear back and relay. Of course, I can meet her in Valeran since it appears the city is safe for me once again, and I will find her. Bael will also say, should we send one to Aeon to let him know we're coming to where he is? And
Thought we left him and we'll see.
oh yeah, you guys did.
I did too.
Yeah, you guys did.
And I assume I don't know that we ever actually mentioned it in game, but Eleanor is gone at this point.
No, she's still around.
She's still kicking around.
We just brought her back with us
Yeah.
because she was there for your resurrection and shit.
No, yeah, I know
Yeah.
she was there for that, and then we just didn't mention her today at all, probably
Nope.
because we all forgot about her. It was like, wait, is she like dead now or
Nope. The
still?
Raven Queen has not claimed her yet.
Okay. I guess I'll ask her what she wants to do.
I don't know. I think kind of pushing my luck and going out into the world and using these powers more is kind of dangerous. Potentially drawing attention to myself, and just gonna kind of lay low and hopefully she forgets about me.
Penelope, I'll ask, do you want to stay here or do you want to come with me and talk to a god?
No, I'll stay here and make sure nothing goes too terribly wrong.
Okay. If I don't, if something does go wrong, or if the Raven Queen does exact her price, I don't know how much advance notice you'll get of that, but if you're able to get in touch with us, let us know. I'll come right back.
Will do.
I don't want you to be alone
Yeah,
if
no,
that happens.
I know.
All right. Take care of yourself, sis.
I will. Good luck.
Love, love you.
Love you too.
Noogie.
Oh God.
No,
Oh God.
In contrast, Lucy comes over and gives her a hug. I'll take care of him for you.
Please do. He can be
I'll
a
get him back for that
mess.
noogie too.
He can be a mess. Oh, even more important. All right. I
Are we all
guess.
ready to go then?
Yeah, Anne will
Yeah,
come. Anne will come barreling out of the
yeah.
house.
Royce, Royce, Aeon,
I'm ready.
Rael, you all ready?
Yeah, I'm good. I always feel like doing by L. I sound trying to sound too much like Eeyore.
Yeah, you kind of do.
You do.
I'm ready. I can't get the voice right. Oh well.
Mm,
Okay.
Anybody need healing?
Okay.
Anybody want a peanut?
Lucy will pull the key out of her pocket since she was the one who used it last
Yep.
and hand it to Penelope.
Yep.
Penelope will open the door.
Okay. And you're in your pocket dimension.
Everybody piled in?
Yep. I'm here. Present.
Okay. Chug's going to close the door. Hang on your butts! And she'll think real hard about this place we're supposed to go that she's been to.
Okay.
Ooh, and you said that's an intellect?
Yeah, it's intelligence.
19.
That should be enough to get you all to Aurora's, the birthplace of elfdom on this plane. Give me 1 second. Where the hell did it
I
go?
get an app for this.
I do have a map. The city's fucking huge, by the way.
I just meant one for the channel too.
Yeah. That's true. No, I do not. It's really hard to...
Yeah, just because we don't have a map at all of this area, really.
Oh, I pinned it earlier in Discord.
Ooh, I missed it. I'll look at it.
Yeah.
Mighty odd.
Yeah, so you guys are on Auroras, which is the second largest island in the Ceres Island chain. In the actual capital city, which is huge and sprawling. And Penelope has kind of put you guys, I'd probably say, at the least busiest gate, so which is the Bell Gate, which is by 8, along that wall outside that entrance to the city.
All right. Well, Royce, what are we looking for?
No.
I would say he's probably at his manor house if I were to be a guessing man.
Manor house.
Yes, outside the city.
Always wanted to storm a manor and kill someone.
What time of day is it here?
It
I
is
think
like 2 o'clock in the morning right now, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning right now. Like, you guys jumped back like 8 time zones.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for us, it's still like mid-morning and we're wide awake. And
Yeah.
You know where his manor house is?
In passing, sure. I'm actually finding it. That's going to be another thing entirely.
Well, perhaps we go into the city and ask around. It's a big manor house. There'll be somebody in here who's heard of it and knows of it.
Doesn't
Although
Pen-
I don't know how much luck we'd have this late at night. But
Does Penelope possibly know?
That's
I-
a good question.
I would say no. Give me a second. Need to get my stories straight, my friends. Sorry. Need to look at his spell sheet.
Leon, do you at least remember what side of this? Like it was outside the city, right?
Yes.
Do you remember in which direction?
I believe it was
Mm.
south out of Aurora's.
And where are we now? I think yeah, I don't like there's no sun in the sky, so I don't think Alvin would know what time it is or like where.
Luckily, I believe you have somebody who always knows where
Luckily.
north is.
I
Yeah.
always know where north is, yeah. So I'm gonna give him where north direction is. Kinda.
All
'Cause
right,
we're
if
at
that's
eight-
the case,
we're at
if
eight.
that's the case, then we're on the east side or the southeast
Yeah.
gate, and shouldn't be two problems to find the Smiths, which is another gate out of the city.
Yeah. Well, so perhaps we just head into the city and head toward that other gate.
All right,
Just know we're going in the right direction, and
all right. I imagine you're making me lead the way. Above game, who's taking the key from Penelope?
I would have given it to Royce.
Okay.
Put it safely back in my pocket.
Okay. Okay. You guys can take the about hour it takes to get into the city. through the streets, wind your way down to the southern gate, which is 7, which is Isthmus Way, and back out of the city and out into night.
Once we're out of the city, I'll summon Estrella and just kind of fly overhead a little bit to kind of keep an eye on the road and make sure I can see who's coming or what might be off in the distance. Or at
Okay.
least I will be able to see what's off in the distance as the sun comes up in a couple hours. Can't really see much of anything right now, but
Just make a general perception. Just make a perception check.
um, would that be disadvantaged because it's dark? Because like I can cast a light spell, but that's only like a few feet in front of me. Like I'm not sure I'd be able to make out stuff that's off in the distance. But
Yeah. I would say without disadvantage, just
okay.
because you are flying.
26.
Cool. You have a good view of things that aren't shrouded by forest, because there are trees here, and I mean old trees. Like sun tree sized kind of everywhere.
Hey,
Which
Keeler.
which makes it difficult. But what you can see in the splashes and stuff, it's fairly nondescript, non-challenging road ahead. The moonlight above the trees does make it easier to see down into these kind of pockets where you can look down into. Yeah, it's very peaceful up above the tree line.
I'll kind of swoop back down periodically to just like let everybody know, like, oh, this is up ahead, or oh, it's just all forest that way, or
Yeah.
and especially focusing on Aeon, just helping him get the lay of the land, seeing if anything jogs his memory, if he knows where he's going.
I believe I do. We'll see. Um, After about a couple hours, he's like, "Yeah, this looks right." Um, and there's like a dirt road with like cart tracks in it, off to the side.
My Drake is also flying above head,
Okay.
like giving me info.
And there's
Sorry, I didn't want to
and
cut
I will
you
say
off, Alvin, but
above game, between you on Estrella and the Drake, you guys can see that there is a manor house at the end of the road. Is it the right one? Maybe. That's a 21 on that check. He was pretty damn sure it is. And we'll take you guys up the road if that is what you guys want to do.
Yep.
It's about 5 a.m. now.
Yeah, probably closer to 6:30. The sun is starting to
Closer to-
come up, but the
closer to
forest
6.
below is still dark.
Yeah, that's where we're going. Let's head there.
Yeah.
Royce, and
Yes.
I'll sort of fly down to talk to Royce. You keep talking about killing your father and how much you're looking forward to it, and you know, if that's what you really want, I respect it. But do you think there might be another story going on here, and maybe you should hear his side of it?
Oh, we'll find out what the story is, but
Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure we weren't, you know, gonna charge in there and murder without having a conversation first.
oh no. No, everyone gets to speak their piece. It doesn't mean what he did to my brother was right.
Oh, that was my plan, was to just walk in guns blazing and kill him. I didn't know if you guys were going to go along with it or not. But if you want to have a conversation, we'll have a conversation.
You should probably know that he has two god-killing sons that he should have probably done better by.
I'm just saying, keep an open mind. I'm I think I'm fully prepared for him to just be an irredeemable asshole who needs to be dealt with immediately. And I'm fully prepared for him to have a perfectly reasonable explanation for everything he put you through and in a way that might get you to reconcile. It could go either way.
We'll we'll find out.
I mean, like, he literally cut off my ears because I wasn't full-blooded elf, so I shouldn't have them. But I'm sure we should hear his side too.
That's my feeling about it. I'll listen,
No,
but
I
I don't think it
understand.
changes much.
I understand your opinion about what you've been through, and I do get it. I do. But that's kind of where I'm coming from.
No, I understood.
Do we want to be polite and knock, or do we want to just kick the door in?
I think we should strike some fear into him still. He might tell more truths if he's scared.
Oh, would you like me to do the things?
Yes. Pen, you can have fun this time.
Pan's not here. That's Lucy.
Oh, Lucy, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, the things.
She stands outside and she'll, what is this called? Snap her fingers. Yep, those are words. And she'll cast prestidigitation and make all the doors and windows open and close at once.
Ryra's face just then.
Okay. Great. You kind of hear like the clattering of like servants and things kind of getting and putting together um what's it called? Like servants and stuff kind of like running around the house trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Um and kind of like scrambling.
It's an action, so she'll just keep doing it every 6 seconds.
Oh my god. Cool.
He's freaking out. The servants are freaking out. You can tell.
Yeah. All right. With that going on, how would you all like to proceed?
Just stand outside and wait for somebody to come out the door. With that going on every 6 seconds, I don't think we need to do much.
Alrighty. Cool.
No, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy, my cantrip at will, and I'm gonna cause tremors in the ground for a minute as well while we're at it.
Oh my god. Okay.
They're harmless, but you can still hear them.
Okay. And you kind of see like a couple of the servants like come outside to see what's going on and see you guys out there and are like, um to what do we owe this pleasure, I guess? The one kind of looks down their nose at you. As I imagine it's you that is causing this.
I'm just gonna pull the hood of my cloak off and just stare at them. I'm not gonna say a word. I'm gonna let Aeon speak. The one with the real pent up anger.
We've come to have a conversation or fight, but really that's up to the master of this house if my father's in. And kind of just cocks the gun.
Our father.
Yes. And you see them kind of running back inside real quick. And there's a long pause. Nothing happens for like a good 2-3 minutes. Like somebody's getting ready for something. Finally, kind of comes back out. Yes, he's willing to have a conversation if you all would like to come into the foyer for a moment while he make sure nothing is damaged in his home.
While we're walking in, Lucy will hand a potion to Royce. If you feel you need to use it. And above game, it's a potion of mind reading that I bought forever ago.
Alvin will also hand Royce a scroll of Zone of Truth, which he has had forever.
Oh no, I bought this like not maybe the third shopping session. I think it was our first shopping session with Willem.
I'm pretty sure I've had this scroll since LZ. And I'm just not sure there's ever been a
Well, I
time
bought it
to
to use with my
but yeah,
father, and that was unnecessary. So
right? So I'll hand Royce the scroll of Zone of Truth.
Okay. And kind of lead you in down this hallway into this room, this circular room, for kind of statues of the different elven gods and goddesses, one in each corner. Where would everybody like to be standing in the room? I would also say that is the hallway you all entered in from.
Do I see on the way, like when we get in here, do I see any damage like from our commotion?
There is definitely from the tremors and stuff some dust and things that have come unsettled. And, like there's some cracks in like the plaster, but it seems more like superficial than anything.
I'll just find some cracked plaster and cast mending.
Okay.
And that takes a minute, so I might be partway done when
Okay.
he
Where
shows
would
up.
everybody like to be standing in the room?
I'm good where I'm at.
Oh, I'm good where I'm at.
Is my aura that big?
Yep.
10 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. This map, I did not actually scale this map up. Sorry. That is 10 feet. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, it's more like 15, but whatever. Close enough. So yeah.
Sure.
If everybody's good where they are, good where they are.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Cool. Okay. After a couple minutes, you see this older man come in who clearly did not spend the time making sure his house was damaged. He has prepared himself for whoever is in his foyer at this point and has put on his extremely intricate elven breastplate. Has a girdle belt on, similar to Alvin's actually, but less ornate and not glowing as much. And instead of using a staff to walk on or a walking cane, is choosing his axe that appears to be made out of dragon bone as his walking stick of choice and walks into the room. So you've wanted a conversation. Both of you, I imagine. my shame coming back, thinking they could, what, talk me into being proud of them?
No, we came to kill you, to be honest, but we figured we'd let you speak first. You think you stand up to a god that we've already killed? Vampires or anything? You're nothing, old man.
I knew a few tricks up my sleeve in my day. I was a warrior of this house, and it is why I was sent to the other continent to train people. But if you've come for a fight, I imagine I could give you one if that's what you truly ask for.
Came for answers more than anything. I can't speak for my other brother.
Hmm. I just want to know why you did what you did. And you can see he is very slowly putting bullets into his gun, trying to be as quiet as possible as this is happening. Why? Because both of you were mistakes on my part. I'm of a noble house with noble children. And my mistakes, my indiscretions, rather, could have hurt this house. So I had you teleported off into a forest, and I had your ears docked and shipped off to God knows where, hoping that I'd never have to see either of you again. So,
Well, your sons are heroes.
and does that make them full elven all of a sudden?
Wouldn't that be your fault for dabbling with women who were not full elven themselves?
Again, my indiscretions.
That you should deal with properly.
I did. I sent them away.
I'm just gonna look at him and silently summon my Drake next to me.
Okay.
Are you that paranoid and that pompous that you would cast out your own family just because they weren't racially pure?
I will forgive you for knowing nothing of elvish culture.
I know some elves, sir.
It might be acceptable in the cities and forest dwellings they have over there, but this is the capital of elfdom on this planet. And royal houses have bloodlines that need to be maintained and reputations to uphold.
So you exiled your indiscretions rather than show the slightest shred of kindness.
Sending them away was kindness.
It would be a shame if everyone here found out about your indiscretions, wouldn't it?
Yes, that's why I can't let you leave.
I cast hold. He is an elf,
Yes.
correct? I
Yep.
cast hold person on him.
What is the save on that?
Wisdom save DC 18.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast silence right on him.
That is an 18 for a 19.
Silvery barbs.
Give me a second. He gonna use a legendary resistance. I need everyone to roll initiative. As you cast silence, or actually as paralyze gets cast, you all see a second of Alias of the House of Marth appear behind Alvin. No, that's perfect. Still actually a little bit too fadey. Hold up. There we go. Cool. Anybody have over a 20?
I rolled a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 as well.
Okay. I think Royce has the higher dex there.
I would hope so. I do have a +4 though.
I have a +5 with a 20.
Okay.
Okay. That would have been super funny. I forgot I had to roll for Bael too. Crap, give me a second.
Why is her deck so high?
Oh my god.
Shit. I was looking at Bael's when I did Aeons, so give me a second. I'm correcting it. Alvin, what did you roll?
16.
Bael is going last. He rolled a 7 for 14. Cool. Aeon's going first with a dirty 30. Because he has +12 and advantage. He's going to take 3 shots with Shars. That is going to be a 31, a 22, which misses, and shit, another 22. So, it's going to reroll that with Piercer. 16 plus 10 is 26 points of damage on his one shot, and he's going to hold off on going full bore this turn. And now it's Alias's turn. He's going to... Who does he want to kill first?
Drake is lightning, by the way, this time, not fire.
Cool.
I forgot to mention that. Just same the same color. Doesn't matter.
I'll change him for blue so we remember. He's gonna run up to Royce. He's gonna make 4 attacks. That is a natural 19, so that is a critical. So that's a crit. 21?
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. 31 and a
Rebuke the
26.
violent. Rebuke the violent on the 31.
Okay, what does that do?
So immediately after, an attacker within 30 feet deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you. You can use your reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom save, DC 18.
Okay.
On a failure, they take radiant damage equal to the damage they just dealt, or half.
So
if
you were
they
gonna do you're doing that on the crit?
on the crit, so 31 damage. So DC 18 wisdom save.
No. The 31 was the last hit. 31 wasn't the critical.
Yeah. He has.
Oh,
he
yeah,
has
no,
three.
yeah.
He hit 3 times.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I missed that was the last attack roll. I thought it was damage.
No. That was the last attack roll. He's a level 20 fighter. He has
All right.
four attacks.
Cool.
So he's
yeah, roll the crit.
yeah,
and
you're gonna do it on the crit and it's a wisdom 18, or he's gonna take half. Or full.
if he fails, he takes the same amount,
Okay.
all radiant. If he succeeds, he takes half.
God, he has so much shit. Give me a second. All right, he's gonna reroll that with Savage Attacker. That is a 10. So on the crit, that is 40 plus 11 for 51 points of damage. And
Okay.
it's a Wisdom 18.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 5. So he takes the exact same amount of damage.
Yep, he takes 51 radiant damage.
26 plus 51 is 77.
Yes.
See, senor.
What was the 26 from? Oh, that was from Aeon.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
And then he hit 2 more times. He hit all 3 times.
Yeah.
So that's 15 on the second, 23 on the third, and 17 on the fourth.
I'm just gonna let out a chuckle.
And
tickled.
then he's going to unleash Incarnation and make an attack against Alvin. That is a 35.
Yeah, that hits.
For 19 slashing.
And is the Echo's attack, is it magical?
Yes.
Okay, 19 slashing.
Yep. Also, Royce, your movement speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. And on the critical, you grievously wound the target. The target has disadvantage on all attack rolls until the start of your next turn.
Chuckle.
And it's your turn. Start of his next
Cool.
turn.
Yeah, we're casting lightning arrow at rank 4.
Oh shit, because you're immune. You're immune now, aren't you?
Cool. All right, let me go ahead and roll my first attack.
Oh god.
Of my 2.
Oh god.
You're lucky because I rolled a 20 and a 17. So let me go ahead and do some math. Oh, and I'm not taking the feat on any of these attacks because I don't know what his AC is yet. So that's
Higher than 22.
It's a 32 because I'm not taking the 10 off.
Yeah,
I'm not taking the extra damage.
That'll hit.
And then let me roll the second, which is a 27. I rolled 2 12s.
Yep. 27 will hit.
Cool. So let me go. Do I need to split out necrotic?
No, you do not.
Drake is going to give me his lightning damage too on the first one because he saw me hit. So the first one is. First one's only going to be. 1 sec. First one is going to be 20 damage.
Okay.
And then I also need you to roll a save for this. It is.
Dex 15, I think.
It's a Dex 15. Yep.
23.
Saves, but I still got to roll the damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's 24 halved, which is 12 lightning damage to him. And then I'll roll the damage from the second attack right now.
Okay.
$21 there. I rolled a 8 and a 5.
Okay.
So 21 on the second attack.
All right.
But wait, we're not done yet. Now I'm going to action surge.
Ah! But wait, there's more.
We're going to do it all again. Let me roll those attacks again.
Yeah. Well, your 2 attacks, you can't bonus action twice, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I meant the attack rolls.
Mm-hmm.
One's a 25. And the other is a 23.
23 misses, 25 hits.
Okay. For another 18 points.
Okay.
Then yeah, I think that's it because I can't drink a potion.
Yep.
So
Okay.
no, I'm actually gonna use my movement to jump on my Drake.
All right, he's gonna get an opportunity attack when you do that.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, my Drake's more than 5 feet out. No, I'm not.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I
Okay.
am. Smart move too.
All right. That is going to be a 23.
It hits. I'll take the damage, whatever it is.
12 plus 11 for 23.
23. Okay.
Cool. Legendary action at the end of your turn. He's gonna take move up to half his move speed into range with Aeon. Lucy, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast a Ray of Enfeeblement on Daddy.
Fuck, what's the save?
I hit. It's an attack.
Oh.
Which I am going to Tides of Chaos. Because that was a natural one.
Why did I think Ray of Enfeeblement was a...
And the other one is the other enfeeblement. This is Ray of Enfeeblement, not Enfeeble Mind.
What level is it?
It's on my second level. It's on my staff.
Oh, right.
So that is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends, of concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
At the end of each of the target's turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell. Which I guess would be my thing, which is 21.
Correct. Con 21. Cool.
That was out of the staff, so as a bonus action, I am going to quicken. Where did this go? Was that second level? Yep. I'm going to quicken a Tasha's Mind Whip on him. So that's a 21 int save.
Damn it. I don't know this. Sorry, I alt-tabbed to the wrong page. It is 0. Yeah, he'll, because that's just the move action or bonus action thing, right?
3d6 psychic damage.
And you can only do an action.
Can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. There's no reaction.
Yeah.
And then it has to pick move action or bonus action.
Okay. Yeah, he'll take it.
And that is 13 psychic damage.
Okay.
Okay. That's it for me.
Cool. Legendary action at the end of his turn. He's going to blink the echo behind Lucy and make an attack from it. That is a natural 19, which is a crit.
Silvery barbs.
Oh yeah, you just got your reaction back.
Sure did.
24 hit.
Yep.
And then it does half damage, right? So 16 half is 8 points of damage.
Why would it do? Oh, is it necrotic?
No, because of
No.
the ray of
Enfeeblement.
enfeeblement.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Because the echo still counts as him. It's still him making the
Okay.
attack. He just gets to do it from the echo's space.
Yeah.
So yeah, super clutch.
Yeah. And so it's still a DC 10 concentration check on the ray.
Yep. +5.
So how much damage did I take?
8.
8.
Well, my con is 12, so 15.
Okay. That saves.
Remember, you also get +5 from Alvin.
Okay, so I have a plus 17 before I roll.
Yeah, so you don't even need to roll.
Yeah.
Okay. And is the ray save at the start or end of his turn?
End of his turn.
Okay. Cool. Alvin, you're up.
All right. Yeah, we're just gonna attack him a couple of times, I think.
Okay.
Trying to think of something more creative that makes sense to do, but I think it just is best to just attack him.
Okay. Are you gonna
So
stay
first
at 10
attack,
feet or are you gonna move into range?
I'm gonna stay at 10 feet.
Okay.
First attack is a 24 to hit.
That will hit. That's his AC.
All right. we will do a 3rd level smite and a hit die. And I assume he's humanoid, right? We've already established.
Yep.
All right, so I don't get that. I don't get that. I do get improved divine smite. Okay. So there's slashing, there's lightning, and there's
Nothing
radiant.
has to be taken out.
Okay. So it's all of this plus 12.
Just give me the raw dog numbers.
Uh, 50 even.
Cool.
Attack number 2 is a 27 to hit.
Yep.
Another 3rd level smite. Another
Mhm.
hit die.
He doesn't have his reaction. Fuck.
52 that
Okay.
time. And shaft.
Cool.
28 to hit.
Yes.
We'll do another. So 4 improved. We'll do another hit die and another 3rd level smite.
Okay.
45 damage.
Okay.
And I will stay where I am because I want to keep everybody in the aura.
Awesome.
That's my turn.
Cool. Last legendary action for the round. He's gonna make another attack at Lucy. That is a 28 to hit.
Yep.
And another 10 points damage.
Okay.
So you do not need to roll the con. Okay. All right, Bael is up. Alrighty. Bonus action. Starry form. Chalice. And he's going to move to Royce. Action. 3rd level cure wounds. I'm rolling it in D&D Beyond for 22. And then the Starry Form, I rolled an 8 on, so that is 14 points of healing to Lucy.
Thank you. That was more than enough.
Oh my god. 15 plus 7 is 22, right?
Indeed.
23.
No, 15 plus 7 would be 22.
22.
It's 22.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a miss, which means the 4 is also a miss. The 18 plus 15 does hit for Aeon. Oh yeah, that's a 12 and a 7. That's really, really good. That's 19 plus 10 for 29 points of damage. He is not rolling well right now, so he's not going to do that. And this is actually a really, really good point with Ray of Enfeeblement. That doesn't stop Action Surge, does it, technically? Because it gives him the...
You mean the Mind Whip, rather?
Yeah.
The action or bonus action or
Yeah.
move, but
Yeah,
only one
because
of
it's
them.
technically... He only took his action and then Action Surge for the other action, which doesn't take anything to use because it's a special feature.
I think that's right, but like you still only get the one action surge.
Yeah, I'm looking this up.
Yeah, it's just special under other. It's not under anything else. So yeah, I would assume.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Mind Whip is an ongoing effect that stops the base action, bonus action, and reaction from happening. They can take a special effect as an additional action under its effect. Thank you, Jeremy Crawford. So yeah, all right. So through the echo, that means 5 attacks are coming at Lucy. 28.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
34.
Mm-hmm.
And a dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh, that's only 4. Sorry. The bonus incarnation is a natural 1, so that will miss. All right, so the first one is 18 halved is 9. 14 halved is 7. He's going to reroll the one with Savage Attackers. 9 plus 11 is 20 for 10.
That one I will Aura of the Guardian. So
Okay.
I take the 10 damage instead.
Okay. And the last one is a 12 for a 23, which would be 11 points of damage.
Guessed wrong.
I mean, it's 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Like,
sorry about the 1 point
But
of damage.
I also don't need to roll my con save or my
Yeah.
concentration for any of those, right?
that is correct.
Great.
Yeah, no, if the spell you're concentrating on is a spell that makes them do less damage to you, it's a pretty nice combo.
Yeah. And your movement speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
And then at the end of the turn, he gets to make a con save against your DC 21.
Yes.
Cool. That is literally a 21.
Thingy do. Not Silver Barbs, the other one. Do I not have the other one?
You don't have your reaction back yet.
I also don't have the other thing on her. That's Penelope.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you have bend luck, but that's a reaction, I want to say.
It is in fact a reaction.
No, I'm also not sure you
Well,
that works on saves. So I have
it's
no
an
idea.
It does.
attack roll and ability check or a saving throw.
It is.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's all D20 tests.
I just don't have a reaction. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that is the end of his turn. Royce, you're up.
Great. Me and my Drake are going to move just a little bit. We're going to turn.
Okay.
As well.
Where are you guys going to move to?
Just a little bit to the so no one's like in a cone necessarily if we aim one that way.
Okay.
Never said I was. Give me a second. Need to read something.
And Tasha's Mind Whip just lasted until the end of his turn, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Or is it my turn? Hold on. It's next turn, yeah.
Pull out the Jeopardy timer. Ba-da-da.
Yeah, screw it. No, I'm just gonna make my 2 attacks because that takes a whole action. I don't want to use that. Not yet, at least.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry.
And
Yeah, go for it.
I don't have disadvantage anymore, correct? That was at the
Correct,
beginning
that
of my
was-
turn.
Yep.
That's the other reason that went into it. Sorry.
Yeah, nope, you're right.
I didn't think about it. Now, I am actually gonna make both these attacks using sharpshooter
Okay.
because I don't have disadvantage.
Yeah. Is this rain delay going to cause them to do a neutral site World Series? Yes. Because Manfred hates baseball.
So first roll was a 16 plus
Yeah.
the 15 is 31. It's a 26 on the first roll.
Yeah.
And the second roll was a 14. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to do math. 29 minus 5 is a 24.
That is his AC, so both of them hit.
Okay.
I just joined the Banana Brigade.
WoW guild names are the best. Too bad they have permanently banned my favorite guild name from WoW.
I'm scared to ask.
Your mom's an epic mount.
All right. So first one is going to be a 30, Rai.
Okay.
And I'm re-rolling the damage on my second
Okay.
because I rolled a 1.
Okay.
The second one's a 28 now because I rolled a 5 after the 1. So 58 points of damage.
What was the second attack in total terms of damage? 28?
Yes.
Okay. He's going to use his legendary reaction and switch places with the Echo as the second arrow's hitting him. Killing the Echo and healing him for 8 plus 5 is 13 points.
And I saved my bonus action this time on purpose. I have a supreme healing potion on my belt. I'm going to use my bonus action to drink that.
Okay.
Because I can, since it's on my belt, use the bonus action.
Yes. The best house rule I've ever made.
I'm not going to lie, I appreciate it.
I mean, it's realism. Also, as somebody pointed out, if you have healing potions as your bonus action, canonically they have to be carbonated. Because when you pop it, it basically, old school carbonation, like putting yeast in the bottle, it would basically foam up and like shoot out down your mouth, which makes it easier to drink. So canonically, bonus action healing potions are carbonated. Anywho,
Okay. 1 sec.
I was doing that while you were rolling.
It's 28 plus 20, so it's 48. Sorry, my math no work.
48, okay, cool.
I was sitting there, I was trying to do that, and I was like listening to you talk about carbonated, and I was like, that sounds really freaking delicious right now, though. A carbonated health potion that I would just pop open and guzzle.
Yes.
That will end my turn, though, but my Drake is going to turn to look at Lucy because suddenly that thing disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And he's confused.
Yeah, and now he's behind Lucy. He replaced the clone. Legendary action, he's going to take a swipe at Lucy. And I imagine this is going to get silvery barbs because it's a nat 20. Oh, wait.
I don't have.
You don't have it yet, sorry. Does Bael have anything? Just because I'm curious now.
No.
No, he. Oh, huh. Yeah, Bael's got a silvery barbs hit. I forgot when he went sorcerer, he took it. Fuck. Okay. That's still gonna be a 35 to hit.
That's fine.
Okay. That's cocked. 15 points of damage.
Oh, and if that's a silent circle right there from where I cast it earlier, that's gone because I never tried to maintain concentration.
Yeah. I didn't.
I took
I never
way
even.
too much damage.
I never even put it down actually, because he didn't. He doesn't do it for his tech. Lucy, you're now up.
So he's right next to me now.
Mm-hmm.
So if I make a ranged spell attack, it'll be at disadvantage.
Unless you have Warcaster.
I do not.
Yep.
Then I'm going to step 10 feet away from him.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement again.
Okay.
And that is a 27 to hit.
Yep. So that hits.
Mm-hmm. And then I am going to quicken Tasha's Mind Whip again.
Okay. And that's an int 21?
Yep.
Yeah, so he can't make that.
Goody!
So he's gonna legendary resistance it.
Good. Make him fucking use them.
Yeah.
Do we know how many of those he has left?
Nope. He's used 2.
He's used to.
Above game, he's not a god, so he has like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna move some more. I'm gonna move back a little more towards Aeon, but
Okay.
stay within. Yeah.
Yeah, like there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Legendary action, he's gonna move half his move speed into position there. Alvin, it is your turn.
All right. 2 or 3 legendary resistances. Let's go for it. I'm gonna try to hold person.
Okay, what is that again?
A wisdom save, DC 18.
18.
Yep.
Cool. That is a 16 on die, plus 1 is a 17.
So he is paralyzed and
And
incapacitated.
he's gonna use his 3rd legendary resistance.
Okay. So
Good
fine
call,
price
though.
to pay.
Good call, though.
Then bonus action. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'll just drink a regular ass healing potion with my bonus action.
Cool.
I don't think I have a more compelling bonus action.
Yep.
That is 9 healing.
Cool. Alrighty. Aeon's
And
turn. Sorry.
yeah, everyone's in my aura except
Aeon
Aeon.
now. Yeah.
So I'll stay there.
Cool. I forgot I had Lucky on Aeon now. Actually, fuck me. He's gonna take 3 shots, all with advantage, using 3 of his points. First one is a 28, which hits. Second one is only a 19. Third one is a 32. So 2 will hit. 17 plus 10 is 27. And 12 plus 10 is 22 for 49 points. That is his turn. And he's under the effect of Ray of Enfeeblement, isn't he?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Against Royce, that is a 34 on the first attack.
Does he have the reach to hit me, or is he hitting my Drake?
He's hitting you.
Okay.
Another 34. A 35. And a 35. That was weird. I rolled a 17, a 17, an 18, and an 18. 9 and 7 on the first 2 attacks. 11 and 10 on the second 2 attacks.
Okay.
That last one, the 10.
Yep.
What's it called? Oh my god. Where'd it go? Aura of the Guardian.
So he won't take the last 2.
So I take the 10
Yep.
instead.
Okay. Bonus action, his echo is going to reappear behind Lucy, and he's going to action surge. Shit. Where the hell is it for me to mark off? There it is. Okay. That is a 32 and a 33.
Yeah.
A 31.
Yeah.
And a 19.
I can't do anything about that.
Oh, and last one from the Echo's presence is a 19, which is a crit, so we'll deal with that at the end, because I imagine you're going to silvery barbs that.
Can I? Do I have it back up?
I don't think you used your reaction since you had your turn, have you?
No, I guess I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't use it on the opportunity attacks against, or the legendary action attacks against you. That is a 1, so that is a 12, so that is 6 points of damage. And then a 12 plus 11 is 23, which is 11 points of damage. Another 6 points of damage. Another 11 points of damage. And are you going to silvery barbs the crit?
Yeah.
Okay. That's still 39 to hit.
That's fine.
Sorry, 29 to hit. 18, so 9 points of damage on the last attack.
Okay.
I believe. Con save at the end of his turn against Ray is a 29.
Okay.
No, 28. Sorry. And that is his whole 9 attack turn. Royce, you're up.
Yep. Let's make some attacks. First one I rolled was a 14. Plus the 10's a 24. Because
Hit.
I'm taking the 5 out. Now that I know what his AC is, I'm rolling with it every time.
Hit. For what?
Doing math, it was a 15, so I guess that's a 25 then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I like to do the math and tell you.
Yeah, when it's one higher, it's really when your dice rolls are within 1, it's really easy to do math.
Dude, I'm so tired right now, okay?
You
Calm
just,
down.
Just plus or minus 1 up. Just plus or minus 1, whatever the previous result was.
New rule for myself. Don't stream for 12 hours before we play D&D.
Very smart rule. I get tired streaming for 2, man. Holy fuck.
I'll re-roll the damage on the second hit.
Okay.
And I ended up with a 5 on the necrotic die, 7 on both the hit die, or on both the damage die, so 18, 25. It's 30 for both of them, so 60 total.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah, and then my Drake's turning and biting him.
Okay.
Because he can actually hit him.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. He rolls a 10.
Damn.
For an 18. Damn it, Drake. I wanted you to bite him.
Damn it, Drake. Get your blood. Anything else?
How far away from him am I?
Only 5 feet.
I'm only 5. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna chill on my Drake's back.
Cool. Legendary action, he's gonna take a swing at you. That's a dirty 30. Brace.
Okay.
For 23 points of slashing damage.
Ouchie.
Ouch, kabibbles. Okay. That's it. Lucy, you're up.
So he's behind me again.
His clone is.
Oh, I don't care shit about him. Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay.
That's a miss. That's an 18.
Okay.
As a bonus action.
You know when it tides the 18?
I already did. I can't do it
Oh,
again
shit.
for a
Oh.
long rest unless he makes me roll on the thing.
Oh.
If I make
know
you
I
roll on
missed
the
you.
if I make you roll on the wild magic table, can you immediately do it on that roll or no?
That would be up to you.
Roll on the wild magic table, just because I want to see what the fuck happens.
That's a 9 on the table.
So, or a 9 on the d20.
Yeah.
So nothing happens.
Okay. So then I re-roll Enfeeblement, and that's a 30-20.
Damn.
So I tried. As a bonus action, I am going to roll my Everlasting Potion.
Okay.
And that's a 19, so that's a supreme?
I believe so.
Superior.
Superior.
Wait, why did nothing happen on the wild magic?
Because you have to roll a 1 or a 20.
No, not with tides. If you use tides, you roll directly a D100 on the table, I thought.
No.
It's a 1 or a 20 normally, like if you're just casting a spell.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to get tides back, the DM can have you roll directly on the table without needing to roll a D20 first. But
The DM can have you roll on the Wild Surge table after you cast a first level spell or higher. Then you
Yeah.
regain the use of this feature.
Yeah. The Wild Magic Surge table requires you to roll a d20 before you roll on the actual table. That is a misnomer on Tides of Chaos. Yeah.
then the entire subclass is misprinted and bad.
Yeah. No, it is.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah, I don't
is.
think I've ever
It really
had
is.
Wild Magic Surge actually happen one time in our entire campaign. Anywho, I'm rolling in
No,
healing
you
with
you
potions.
no, you casted Levitate on yourself one time. Yeah.
That's what I said. I think it's happened one time.
Yep.
This whole campaign.
Yeah.
But that's the rest of my turn. Is I'm just gonna roll my healing potion and drink it
Cool.
and heal.
All right. Alvin, you were up.
All right. Hold person.
Cool.
Wisdom D,
18?
wisdom save DC 18.
Cool. As a 5+1 for a 6, he's going to use Indomitable.
So re-roll it.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a 19+1 for a 20.
I healed 28, by the way.
Cool. Did you bump your camera?
Maybe.
Yeah, because it is like Skinamax without the channel bot.
Huh? It looks fine in Discord to me.
Now it does. It looked like Skinamax without the channel purchased for a hot
Well,
second.
if it's not seeing my face, then it blurs everything.
Yeah. Anything else, Alvin?
Bael can't silvery barbs that or something?
Bael does not have his thing back.
Oh, I thought.
Because he rerolled the crit against Aang.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Because he had the 9
No,
attack. He had the 9 attacks. And he
No.
rolled yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. If nobody's got a reaction, then
Yeah.
doke.
I don't have a reaction.
I will
he
just
won't get
go
it back
ahead.
at the end. He will get it back after your turn, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't realize he had already used it.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll drink my other regular healing potion.
Yeah. Cool. No, he re-rolled either the crit against Royce or the crit against Lucy. I don't remember which.
It was against Lucy.
5 healing.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'll stay there.
What did I think Warcaster was the one that let you cast ranged attack spells without disadvantage in range?
Spell sniper, isn't it?
That's Spell Sniper, yeah. Alright, Belle's gonna back up 10 feet and take the opportunity attack. That's a nat 20, but he'll take it because he hasn't been hit yet. Wait a minute. Oh no. His health reset again. Fuck. Okay, I fixed it. So that is a natural 20 unless Lucy has a reaction, but I think she used Tides of Chaos.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. No, Tides of Chaos isn't a reaction, by the way.
No, but I did my last one.
Oh, okay. So that is 12 times 4 is 48 plus 11 is 69?
59.
59.
59 points of damage. Doesn't even knock him to freaking half, so he'll just take it on the crit. And he'll cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level. Son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna use one of Syrax's points of inspiration because he has them on his sheet. To reroll the nat 1. And that is a 16 plus 13 for a 29, which hits. So that is 6d6 that I will roll in chat, or in channel. Ooh, that's a big boy. That is 17 points of damage. And it's Aeon's turn. He's going to make his 3 attacks with shards. First one with advantage, actually. That is a 28 on the first one. Second 2 are 32 and a 33. For 28 points of damage on the first one. 26 points of damage on the second. And the last one, he'll re-roll the 2. So it's a 9 plus 9 for an 18 plus 10 for 28 points of damage. How do I want to do this? God, that feels really, really weird to say. I thought I was going to have to action search. He'll take like one shot, steps forward, boom, shoots one of the legs out. Takes like another couple steps forward, shoots the other leg out, and he's just on the ground on like his knees, bleeding from them, and just like puts the gun to his chest barrel, like one-handing this like sniper rifle looking thing, just puts it right to his heart, and he goes, "You don't deserve this," and shoots like literally his heart out of his chest. And that's where we'll leave it for next week. Because that seems like a pretty good place to end it. And we're going to return a favor from last night. So, bang, bang. We'll see you guys Wednesday for Cult Busters, which should be a blast after last week's potentially explosive situation. Just kidding. We'll see you guys next week. Bye. Happy Halloween.